Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Vectra. Today we're going to start wrapping, but I'm just going to give a little insight on what I've been doing on the Bodywork stuff, because I didn't film any of that because I deemed it as very boring viewing, but I'll just show you around what we've done anyway. So we've redone the wing. That had a load where Nick took a sticker off, it took all the paint and everything off with it. So we just smoothed it off and just stuck it in primer for now. Obviously getting wrapped, so it doesn't matter. Very similar to the petrol cap, it had a big paint bit missing there, so we've cleaned that up. The roof, what happened to the roof, Nick?
No, it just had a large sticker on it, and it had our 2 go faster stripes on it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
on these bits.
There.
Yeah.
That's just age-old voxelness.
It was a bit rusty.
Rusting across, it was rotting across the top of the windscreen, the rear screen, all along here.
Yeah, so we flattened that all back, cleaned it, primed it. I'm sure everyone remembers the rusty bits on this side. Obviously done the seals as well, because they used to have side skirts on, but we filled all the holes in and stuff. Re-primed it. Obviously had some rusty over there, so we've sorted them all out. Give it a lush up of primer, same down there. So pretty much it's ready. You know, it looks horrendous really if we're going to leave it like that, but
I think it looks lovely like that.
But
like a patchwork.
But it's all nice and smooth, ready to get some wrap on it.
You just said we're going to do the easy panel first.
Yeah, we're gonna, wow, logically to me, the big flat panel should be the easiest to start with and learn.
No.
Rob's saying no.
You've seen my car.
I have seen your
Okay,
car.
I'm attempted to wrap it with my family, right? It's normally the big flat panels and you go, oh, that's going to be so easy, and then it's normally the bit you get halfway through, you end up on the floor crying in a ball.
but did you use techniques such as glassing and things like this?
Did you watch loads of YouTube channel videos? 3
hours of YouTube videos. I know what I'm doing.
You can watch a YouTube video on how to have sex, don't mean you're any good at it.
Right, anyway.
Right, let's get to it. Okay, anyway guys, so camera set up. We're about to go for our first bit of wrap. The bonnet. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
We're going to wrap it to the table.
We have wrapped the bonnet. Look at this. The bonnet is white. It's hard to see because it's now dark out. It's taken us what, about 2 hours?
Yeah.
2 hours to wrap that. Realistically, there's a few blemishes and imperfections, but like I say,
We're not pros.
We're not pros. 10-metre rule applies. Rob's over there just doing the top of the door.
And it's still got the protective film on. We didn't realise.
Yeah, we didn't realise it's actually got protective film on it. So we're going to look at getting that off, hopefully, without pulling the wrap back up. We've done a few extra little bits like filler cap. As I say, Rob's over there doing the door now. So we estimate what, a couple of hours left to go. Iron up doors and things like that, and how we're going to do them.
A good couple of hours, like it's an easy task. We've done the flattest panel.
Yeah, we did it all right though. We did well.
We did.
But just looking at these awkward bits, for instance. So we're looking at wrapping down and around to there, and then putting a line kind of under the mirror, and then look at wrapping either the door in 2 parts, and then wrapping the bump strip separately. I think that's possibly the best way, I'd say. Just because of just fiddly little bits. But no, well chuffed for that.
Still wrapping. Not a lot this side. But the bonnet's done. This front wing's done. Looking good. Obviously still got to still got to do these bits here, but I'll do them afterwards after I've done the rest of it. Need some more bin bags because this looks a lot of mess. So today's plan, I've got to remove the headlight and indicator here. You do this wing. I think then we'll start going back down this side for the moment. Leave the front bumper for now, because that looks like it's going to be a long day, especially for us wrapping noobs. Also, bearing has finally arrived for the steering column. I believe, hopefully it's the correct one, so thank you for Bearing Revolution for sorting me out on a very special, almost custom bearing. So hopefully it fits. I'll try that in a sec, see how it goes. So the bearing fits in there, lovely. I'm just leaving it a little bit proud, just because I want to tap this out of race to this sleeve here, just to make sure that outer race stays solid. But I'm not doing that today because we're wrapping, so that's only a small little change anyway. So, well guys, I do apologise, I got a bit carried away. We've done that wing, and we've done the top of the door there. A bit slow on the vlog, I do apologise, been very busy. The camera was flat, so I tried to, but in the meantime I started working and completely forgot about the camera. Very sorry. So, progress. Finished the door off, did a bit of trim, did that bit of trim, and then the fixings holding it on, which was Tiger Seal, failed, so it's now gluing back on again, so that's why the masking tape's on. I've done the back door. I decided on the back door to try and do it all in one piece, so that is one piece on that back door, where on the front door it was the top bit, the bottom bit, and then the trim bit separate. I think it's come out alright, and it was a lot quicker, but it's only time that's going to tell on that one, because obviously there's some gaps and stuff that probably have air in. So I mean, I have run the heat gun over afterwards to try and see if it bubbles up and stuff, but it seems alright, so see what happens on that one. But I'll probably do the other side the same, because it was a lot easier, a lot quicker, a lot less messing about. And then I've done the seal at the bottom as well. Stand back and you look on camera, which it probably doesn't for you guys, it does look really good. So I think this car's going to look awesome in white. So we'll keep going. Obviously there's a join there, don't worry about it too much because the wing mirror's over that.
Just applying some more wrap to the wing mirrors. I'm playing gear linkage, and hopefully we will be the proud owners of an engine and gearbox tomorrow. Whoa! So you should see this hole getting filled very soon.
Angles, this shit. This stuff is shit on angles.
So we're saying eBay wrap, highly don't recommend.
Yeah, I ain't getting it for free.
Wow, yeah, this is, yeah. So this was the thing, obviously, this was generously donated by Marketing Delivery. I can definitely tell why they didn't want to use this in the end. I say I can tell, I've been here 5 minutes watching Steph do this. But he's done the rest of the car, so he can definitely vouch for how good this stuff is. But I don't know, he's looking at it. Isn't it? So to be fair to Steph, he's doing a bloody cracking job. The plan of attack is finish the left-hand side of the car so we can put all the handles and the mirror and everything else back on. Put all the interior panels back on as well. So to get the handles and things like that out, I had to take off all the carbon door cards and what have you. So yeah, once he's done that side, I say he, definitely he. Once that bit's done, we'll crack on with this side over here, and then the boot lid and the rear quarters. Steph did say earlier, this bit should be easy. I'm going to take anything off, so we'll see how well that one goes.
Right guys, guess who's here? It's Jay.
Yay!
What are you doing here, Jay?
Just delivering the goods.
Oi. Oh, look at that.
It's been a
beautiful.
while. It's been 3 years, eh?
Only 3 years. Well, it hasn't been working on it for 3 years. Looking gorgeous. Delivery day of the engine. Are you starting to put it in, Joe?
No.
Why not? Where are you going?
Left here.
Oh.
Working is underrated.
Well, yeah. So yeah, we're just going to get that unloaded of the van, plonk it down here for now. I'll finish wrapping and then we get it in. Okay guys, so Joe from Vehicle Tech Mobile has just dropped off the engine and gearbox. It's looking sweet. Obviously taking the throttle bodies off and stuff for now, just for transportation. We didn't want to risk damaging anything. It's all in the boxes down there. So I'm just going to continue wrapping for now. And I think we're going to arrange possibly someone the end of next week to start chucking all that in. Unless me and Nick get to twitchy beforehand and bang it in there, but more progress, so it's excellent. We've got that now. Massive thanks to Jay, done an awesome job. He is the man. Wrapping update. We have done the driver's door, the rear passenger door, the steel, and the 2 bits on top, and the little trim bit here. Not sure where we got to now in the last one, but wing mirror is done. Trim bits are done. Today's task, I'm just going to move the car forward and then start attacking this rear quarter panel here. Need to take the tail light out.
Day 482. The magician is still working his wrap magic. Yeah, got him something though. Shero with someone special. You're my someone special, Steph.
So sweet. I won't record this bit.
I want to see it when you fuck it up, and then everyone can go. So Steph's using the knife edge tape, is it?
Knifeless tape.
Knifeless tape. So I'm having to do a. And that should give us a seamless join of available from early 2023 Club Racing UK wraps, as done by Steph here. Would you do this full time, Steph?
Pay me enough money.
Have you got the? So if you buy the decent wrap, people, it definitely would be a lot easier. But yeah, I mean, he's done a bloody good job so far. He's done pretty much the entire car by himself. Okay, night time, strobe effect lighting. That's what we all love. Check this out. We got rear panels. Car is looking gorgeous. Okay, so tonight has consisted of this man working his nuts off getting these rear panels done. Oh yeah.
Oh,
so that just leaves us boot, roof, and front bumper. And rear bumpers. Yeah, so rear bumper, boot lid, roof, and front bumper ready to wrap. We bought another roll of wrap. Huge thank you again to Marketing Delivery and Jezza and his team for donating the original white. We pretty much got what, 70% of the car done?
Yeah.
60-70% of the car done with the white wrap that he donated. So yeah, huge shout out to him for that. It's been mega. And then yeah, it's obviously a bit dark, so the camera's not fantastic. I can't be asked to lift the bonnet off again, but inside I pulled all the wiring out, spoken to the guys at Spark, they don't want any of it, so that's now gone. Removed the fuel rail lines, all of that. So tomorrow we are going to fit the engine in the bay. That's the plan. That's now all clear, and it's ready to go. So we're just looking, we've got a few. I've offered up the rear engine mount, that's good to go. Rear gearbox mount, that fits nicely. Front gearbox mount fits nicely, and I know the engine mount fits nicely because it was in there previous. I can see one issue already, annoyingly. I've ordered the wrong bloody inlet manifold, and annoyingly it's been sat for 2 years in a box, and unfortunately we can't swap it with Gen V, so we're going to have to try and find, this is the MV03, which angles the trumpets like level. We want the MV05, which brings the trumpets up here, which will then clear the alternator, the firewall, and a few other issues. So we know that's going to be a pain. It's a bit of a setback, but it's something we can hopefully deal with, because the auto grass guys use these manifolds quite a lot, I believe. So I'm hoping we can do a swap, figure something out. But yeah, it's the first time I've seen the engine since Jay from Vehicle Tech Mobile brought it back. So yeah, I'm well chuffed. It's looking good. A few little bits within, got to sort out, like certain waterways and bits like that, but it shouldn't be too hard. The C20XE is pretty easy, trouble-free engine. I don't want to say that before we jinx it, but yeah, so that should slot in very nicely tomorrow, and we will bring you an update as long as Steph charges the camera, because it's only on 30%. Are you listening? But yes, that will go in tomorrow. Crane's here, Jay will be here tomorrow with us. I mean, I've managed to fit this thing myself in the past, and I'm an idiot. So hopefully, with the hands of Steph, myself, and Jay on board, this thing should go in pucker and nice and easy. So, anything you want to add, Steph? You want to?
No, I think you nailed it.
Just some devil horns, but honestly, this guy. I mean, he's done all of this by himself. Honestly, I cannot. He's just done such a good job. There is marked. I mean, the problem is actually a lot of it, and I'm not just kissing his ass here, a lot of it is actually blemishes and stuff in the paintwork underneath. So the wrap's gone on actually quite well. So yeah, it's just, it's so good to see this car white. I've wanted it white since I've owned it, and she's now white. Cannot wait. So guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching. Yeah, we'll bring you an engine update later on.